Hello Gumpo fans, it's Charles speaking. This is the unboxing of the Badger Patriot 105 dual action internal mix gravity feed airbrush. This is the bundle that comes from Michael that includes a few extra things along with the airbrush. So we'll get to see what that comes with. Although I prefer not to say the cost, this is not what I paid, but the MSRP for this package is $159.99. So that's gonna include an airbrush, a mixing pipette, and a cloth air hose, airbrush hose. So from what I saw, the hose from Badger costs about $25 at the store. And the pipette, it's a penny or something, not like less, a lot less. So basically, the airbrush is going to cost you about maybe $125 by itself, but I'm not positive about that. But let's just go on with the unboxing. Here's the Badger logo, very American, America. Patriot 105 dual action internal mix gravity feed. Here you see the window where we see the airbrush, and everything else. So that's pretty nice. And we see, I guess, a logo for Badger. I'm not really sure, but it looks like it would be the front of the airbrush. So it's very nice green wash. You can see kind of like an airbrushed texture, I think. Okay, so the top of the box has American-made, airbrushed excellent, and then in Spanish and French, which is going to be a trend throughout the whole box. On the bottom, we have Patriot 105 BWH, includes 105 airbrush, hose, and mixing pipette. Here you see some information from Badger. And, that's actually not that fun. Here you see a little bit more information. We see the needle size or nozzle tip, the best spray pressure, the dot pattern index, and the spray pattern for technical pencil line of 2.5 inches. 16 millimeters, yeah, I guess so. Here is it again in Spanish and French. And on the other side, we have what it's best used for, which is bakery, glamour, cosmetic. You can read the rest. And here is, Spanish and French again. And on the back, we get, basically, up here we get what we saw before on the side, but the nozzle, the PSI. Here you see the applications, so paint, baking, so Mr. Capcom, pay attention, I guess, and for makeup, which I never knew that was a use for before I started looking into airbrushing. And then here's the best uses again, QR code, and a barcode. So that's it for the box. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So, side of the box it opens. I'm just going to put this over here. I'm going to leave this over here for now, because I want to go through a few things first. Awesome. Okay. So here we get a little business card saying for, I guess, airbrush parts and accessories. Here we see a warranty information, blank on the other side, except, I guess you put a stamp there and you send it in. Then you get an instruction booklet / airbrush basics. So let's just go quickly through that. Thank you for buying. Here's how to airbrush, push trigger, spray, release trigger, remove the tip. How to clean it, the tension. Here are all the parts and their numbers. Here's a few exercises to do. try and do all these exercises and you will be awesome in the back. Then we get to the good stuff. First, I'm going to show you the, it looks like the cloth hose. I'm not positive on it. Yeah, it means cloth. It's not plastic or rubber. So I guess, I'm not sure if there are multiple types. And here are the input and output. So this is for the compressor, I believe. You put it against it and you screw this in. And here's the one for the airbrush, a little bit smaller. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. There we go. And it's the same thing. You put it on the bottom. You put this up and you tighten that. So you get that, which is pretty nice. I don't want to put it all the way out because then it's going to be hard to I want to tell you the length because I actually don't know. Then we get to this blue, I guess foam. Don't fall. First we get, I'm going to do this. First we get a little pipette, for mixing paint and stuff. You can, not that much pressure behind it. It's probably pretty cheap for them to package it in with. Then I'm going to go to the airbrush first. If I can get it out. Yes, I can. Now this is a little bit heavier than I expected, but I'm actually glad that it's heavier because that means, it's nice, solid metal parts. So here, let me show you the name. Badger 105 Patriot. The button is a little bit less shiny than everything else, which is a little bit surprising. But I guess it's gonna be new, so you don't really want to polish that. You don't want it to slip, right? So here's the front. Top, you can see. Let's see if I can get the light in there. There we go. If I move this back, you see the needle moving. Here's the other side. And the bottom, where you attach the other one end of the hose. And so when you press this, paint comes, air lets through, and then lets in more paint. And you can see this moving back, both bars. That's pretty cool. And so they give you a little cap to protect the needle, because in this model, in Patriot or Badger airbrushes, the needle sticks out a little bit. And so when you press down, nothing happens, but you pull back, the needle retracts. So I'm just going to do that again so you can see that. So it's pretty nice. A nice heft. I mean, I can't guess weight. I gotta be honest, so I can't really tell you what the weight of this is, but it does feel good in the hand. Let's cap this before I go on. I want to be careful. And they give you a little airbrush cup cap, which is like a rubber or plastic, and it just goes on top, so you can spray at most angles without worrying about paint spillage. So that's pretty nice. That's really it. So let me just put this back and I'll do the outro. So again, that is the Patriot, the Badger Patriot 105 airbrush. I'm pretty happy to have it, but again, it's not going to be used for a while. I need to get a compressor first, and I need to get into a more stable situation, I guess, or a stable living situation, just so I have a room where I can dedicate to airbrushing. I guess I could always take it outside like Ed, I guess, but we'll see. So again, that's my unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. Any comments? This is my first time holding one, or even holding one, so if you have any tips, please forward them on. But with that, keep building, my friends.